Hi, I'm Suey.
I'm Toto.
Toto, what is K-pop?
K-pop is Korean pop music.
That's it. That's the end of our video.
Lol, JK.
Actually, we have more to say. We've been wanting to do a series on K-pop for beginners. Is that what we decided to call it?
Mm-hmm. So we find that when we talk to people that don't know anything about K-pop, we naturally say terms and phrases and things and talk about things that they're like, what the heck are you saying?
It is like another language.
What does that mean?
Right?
And so we decided to categorize all these terms into different
Videos.
categories and
make different videos for all the different categories.
So this is like an introduction video to this new series that we will be doing called K-Pop for Beginners.
Okay, so we know a lot of people have already done stuff like this, but we just wanted to do our own take on it and sort of our mom-daughter take on it. So we've been into K-pop for how long now?
Like 2.5 years.
In that time, we've learned a lot of stuff, and it's funny to look back on our first videos when we started. We started making videos about 4 months into K-pop, right? And at the time, we kind of thought we didn't really know. We didn't say we knew stuff, but we wanted to learn together. That was one of the
point of the channel.
Yeah, the point of making the channel is we wanted to share what we were learning as we were learning it with other people. Now we feel like we've learned quite a bit, even though, do we feel like we know everything?
No.
No, not even a little bit.
The videos that we're going to be doing are going to be like super basic, like just what you need to know, not like going into the details, just like if you're really like starting K-pop, if you watch all these videos, a lot more things will make sense when you're out in the K-pop world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you have somebody in your family or your life that's into K-pop and you are like curious about what they're doing or into, this is another thing you can learn from too. So.
Or if you're someone who's into K-pop and you want to like tell your parents like this is what K-pop is.
Exactly. So when we started this video, we said what is K-pop, and it is an acronym for Korean pop music. So that
Korean
part was
popular music.
Yeah, so that was true. And it's a term that's used mostly outside of Korea. Inside of Korea, they call them idol groups. Yeah, we just learned that one the other day, actually, at least I did. You might wonder why people even find it. Like, we're randomly going about our business here in our American English world. Why do we all of a sudden get drug into a crazy fandom rabbit hole, as we call it, with this random little country across the world? Why are we all of a sudden like mesmerized by it? The answer is what? Why? Why do we do this? Why do we get so caught up in it? Do you have an answer?
Because it's different. It's cool. It's unique.
It is a fun pop culture that they have there, not just music.
And it's so much more interactive.
Even
though it's across the world and in a different language.
Sometimes we get involved in this K-pop and we find it through all various different reasons, but we stay and we get hooked because of the interactiveness, I think. With the idols, the groups and stuff, they tend to be much more personal about their lives and their songs and their music and their videos than anything we've seen before. So is it a bad thing to get hooked on this stuff, do you think?
No.
Is it something people should be worried about?
No.
So I guess it could be like any addiction, where if it completely takes over your life, and we should be talking because it kind of took over our life, right? With the channel and everything we do.
Basically everything, like my job, my school, I don't like, is related to Korea in some way.
Friends. But it's all been a positive thing.
Yeah.
And it's not like we don't function in normal everyday life and don't get our normal stuff done or whatever, but I am sweating to death. We picked the hottest place in our house to do this. So we plan to have about 10 videos? 10-ish videos. We might combine them depending on how it all goes. But some of the questions that we will be asking and answering as we go along through these different videos are:
how are K-pop groups made?
Where do they come from, and how do they get organized? We will talk about what an actual group is made up of and what all the different members are called.
The sort of performances that K-pop groups do.
We will talk about the things that you'll find on YouTube.
and the different names for the different things.
And there's all kinds of other places where you can watch K-pop content, not on YouTube, so we'll talk about those places. We will talk about when it comes down to actually buying physical things and merchandise. Then of course we'll get to the terms, which is part of the thing that we're looking forward to the most. We'll probably take 2 videos to do that, because there's a lot.
All the stuff that fandoms are involved in, like the things for the fandom, for the fans, stuff that we do, stuff that we get, and
the stuff that we create as fandoms, yes.
And then,
what about concerts?
Interaction. All of the interaction in person that you can do with a K-pop group will be another video.
And finally, a miscellaneous one of anything that doesn't fit in any category, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that you might see on Twitter, because Twitter is definitely a place where K-pop people hang out.
Let us know if there's a question that you have.
Or tell us, if you're a veteran in K-pop, tell us what you think is some stuff that people need to for sure learn about. Join us, help us figure out what would be the best things to talk about and what people need to know, and spread the word if you have people that are trying to learn about this stuff, and maybe this will help them.
Oh, it's like, what is that? But it's a square. That is
I think something's behind you.
Yeah.
You have an alien in the house.
Why do you love K-pop? Why are you here? I mean, not here in this video. Why are you
in this K-pop craziness?
What did I say? Why is to go to K-pop?
Why is? I deleted that.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Subscribe, comment, like us, follow us. Bye.
We have some fun stuff planned this summer, and
the summer's gonna be
later on. So stay tuned. Follow us. What?